hi. Um, right, I'm just gonna get into basics. From even though you've been watching me for 11 seconds, you're probably thinking I'm happy. Because I'm smiling. But that's fakery. To be honest. I've got makeup on, as you can clearly see. But that is only because I feel depressed. And the reason why I'm feeling depressed is because of a situation which everybody's heard of, and it's bullying. I think bullying is stupid. I think it should stop. I've been getting bullied. Um, I get bullied for stupid reasons. Um, weight, appearance, stuff like that. And one of my friends recently got bullied, and this is my first YouTube video. Just to say, I will be making ones like these, but there won't be lots. Um, there's like I auditioned for Britain's Got Talent, and I went on a song on it, and fingers crossed, I've got through, but I don't know yet. I'll know between February and March of 2012. But the only reason why I really auditioned was because, drumroll, basically, I got bullied and I got sick and tired of it, and I just went, well, you know what, if I'm going to get bullied, I might as well upstage on my bullies. If I don't get through, at least I can say I've tried. Now, what's been happening is one of my friends has been getting bullied. I've been sharing experiences with her, and they've been helping her, but she's still feeling really upset. Basically, she's just getting called names. It's not like she's big or anything. It's not that she's unpretty. It's just everyone's got their own view of normality, and she doesn't fit it. So I've just been I've been talking to her, and I just thought, well, you know what? I've got an account. I've had it for months. Stuff it. I'll just make a video for YouTube. What's been happening is just really stupid stuff. Just quite upset. So I thought I'd share a couple of experiences that I've had, so that if someone out there that's watching this is getting bullied, hopefully I can kind of help you. If you do hear any noises like the dogs barking, I've got two giant German shepherds. If you hear that, please just ignore it, and ignore people walking past. Basically, right, down to business with bullying. Bullying is stupid, it shouldn't happen. Anyone that does bully is silly and extremely immature. No matter what age, no matter what gender, no matter what reason, it's stupid. So, a couple of my experiences. I guess I could share the worst one I've had. I was 11, and I was constantly getting bullied by he was 18. So I was in first year and he was in sixth year. His name was Jordan. Worst year I've ever had. Every day that I went to school, I got bullied. If I didn't go to school one day, it's actually because I was ill. I wasn't skiving, trying to just not be there. I was physically sick, because I enjoyed school, but now I don't I'm not in one of these phases where every teenager starts hating school, and I'm not like that. It's just because I've bullied, I just think, well, there's no point of even going to school. I shall admit, I've faked a couple of illnesses before, but that's But for good reasons, and it is because I'm frightened. I'm physically scared to enter my school. And the actual school is very nice. It's people inside it that aren't the best. So, yeah, back to Miss Jordan. Basically, what happened was I was just getting bullied by him all the time. Um, and at one point, I had enough. And so I went to guidance, which is a place at my school where they just help you for stuff, mainly about bullying, actually. And I couldn't take it anymore. Um, and so I was just, well, no, I'm just gonna have to tell them. I'm gonna have to say. So I went and I told them what had been happening, how long it had been happening for, and so they spoke to him, asking why, and he denied all of it. He just said, "I don't even know who she is. Um, if I do know who she is, she's probably um, so not if I do know who she is. If I do find out who she is, then I can easily say to her, well, you've got the wrong person," and just made me look like I was lying, that I had the wrong idea, kind of thing. The day after I reported him, he got a group of his mates, and by a group I don't mean a couple of people. I mean altogether there were 17 boys, including Jordan. And they backed me up against the wall and just bullied me for 2 hours. Um, it, that experience will never, ever leave me. It'll haunt me forever, basically. Like, he was just verbally bullying. I know the saying sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That saying is completely untrue. Um, it emotionally hurt me, and it physically hurt me, as in to the point where basically I was crying, and that was one emotional part, and then my chest started getting really sore. Now I've got it's basically a lung disease called asthma. So I am a very, very asthmatic basically, and it's just a thing for my lungs. Like I could lose my breath really easily, and I'm pretty sure like people know about it. My chest started hurting, and I had no idea what was happening, and so I went into a panic attack. And because of that, they were making fun of me even more. Um, and what happened was I had a really bad asthma attack, and it was awful. It just I could not, like I couldn't breathe. They backed me up against the wall, so I couldn't move. I just had to kind of deal with it, and I wasn't able to get my inhaler, because they'd took my bag. My bag had my inhalers in it, and ever since then, well, not much lie, I've stopped doing it for quite a wee bit, but all the way through the end of first year and all of second year, I've carried my inhaler in my pocket. So if it does happen, I can easily just take my inhaler. Um, and so it was awful. I hated it. And what happened was, because I was getting bullied, I lost a lot of friends. In first year, I had one friend. By the end of first year, I had about 12. Start of second year, now remember that in our summer break, it's roughly about 2 months that we have off, maybe just a wee bit less. Um, what happened was I'd went from having about 12 mates down to 3, and they all fallen out with me because I got bullied. They thought I was a freak, and I wasn't normal. nobody knows what normal is. If you're religious, you believe that only God knows what normal is. I'm not religious whatsoever. So I believe that nobody on earth knows what normal is. Everybody has their own views on normality, but nobody knows the true meaning of normal. Uh, what I used to say was, if someone thought I wasn't normal, that was their opinion, but I wouldn't change. My view on normal is not bullying, basically, just like being, like, if you're a bully, then you're strange and sinister and twisted. Um, like, if you, let's see, it's quite hard to explain my normality. Basically, my normality is something quite rare. Just like basically, like one thing was like people shouldn't be penalised, if they if guys are singing and dancing, and girls do cadets and football. Just because more genders do the thing doesn't mean it's their thing. Like they don't own the like men don't own football. It's like you can like even though I don't look like it, I am I've been known to play football. In fact, right behind me, you can see my Liverpool plaque. Um, and behind my head, I've got a Liverpool calendar. So I'm a girl and I like football. I like watching it and I like playing it. Of course, like as you can probably tell, I like Liverpool. And it's really it's silly how people can get penalised for it. But basically, that's like the whole Jordan thing. Like I've never been more frightened in my life. Um, so much stuff has happened to me during life, but that was my scariest. I was crying. I that boy had he'd hit me before, so I was frightened in case I was going to get hit. Um, my only friend in first year, her name was Vanessa, and she was blocked away, so she couldn't try and get me. I couldn't move. I was backed up against the wall. I'm claustrophobic, and I felt like everything was closing in on me. I was having panic attacks, asthma attacks. It was the lot. It was absolutely awful. I hated every experience of the first year. All it's done is cause me sadness. Um, I'm very proud I'm not even crying. But I do talk about this kind of stuff, and I do normally cry about it. One thing, well, before I leave, because it's been running for about 13, 14 minutes. Basically, right, how I actually got through quite a lot of my stuff is listening to music and writing music. Um, I've got a keyboard and I've got a guitar and I've got a voice. So I created songs about my bully events, and I will upload some songs that I've sung. And some of them are really personal. They'll include quite a lot, but it is stuff that some people do actually need to hear now and again. One song that helped me through first year was a song from Gary Jules and Michael Andrews, which is called Mad World. Amazing song, absolute classic. I highly advise that you go listen to it if you're having this kind of problem too. Um, if you want to hear a song that actually includes bullying, then listen to Make It Stop by Rise Against. Not this kind of bullying. It's homophobic bullying, but it's still something that still happens to this very day. The man's very political. If you listen to a few others of their songs, you'd actually understand what I mean. But if like, right, here's my piece of advice, and I'll look into the camera for this. I've just been like looking at the screen. Right, no matter what's happening, if you're being hit, if you're just getting verbally bullied, or if you're getting cyber bullied, homophobic bullying, it doesn't matter. Tell someone. They will threaten you. Well, sometimes anyway. If they do, right, immediately go and immediately say what's happened. You can say it to a teacher, you can say it to your family, you can say it to your friends, anybody that you trust. Just go straight, say it. Another place to do it is the police if it's getting really badly out of hand. Like if they're continuously hitting you, police immediately, because I don't want anyone else to suffer at all. I've had like tons of different bullying. I've had verbally, violently. I've had racially because I've been bullied because I'm. It's strange. I got bullied by a black person. I'm not trying to be racist. I don't know what to say. I've been bullied by a coloured person because I've got really pale skin. Um, so it's just I do get bullied with different and just tell someone. I'm going to stop here because it's been 17 minutes and 5 seconds. So I'll stop. Hopefully this helps. I'll be talking about everything like in my next video, and it's actually about stuff how you think, like anxiety and suicide. Um, so it's just a little warning. So I'm just gonna be doing that. So bye.